game in store here in Inglewood, California, SoFi Stadium, and what has become a really fun bowl extravaganza, the Art of Sport LA Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
The give to the tailback. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on third down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Wants to fire on second down. Got it set up on the outside. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Throws to the tight end. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So the San Jose State Spartans offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
The Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Finds the tight end. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Guys, let's talk for a moment about San Jose State. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. Three-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese. And now you got a big commitment at the running back spot with those 3 stars. And now you start to build a class around him. Get everybody else excited. This is how you build a program.
Encroachment defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. And the offense says thank you very much for the free 5 yards. 1st and 5. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Dropping back, it's Hart. Got his man down the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grabbed over the middle. It's Carr. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Spartans have their offense in high gear. Trying play action. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And it's hard to imagine starting a game any better than this defense has. 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game. Something that they pride themselves on. If they get you in these types of situations, they can pin their ears back and get after you. They've got multiple guys that can be a factor when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You're seeing that very early here in this game.
And they'll knock him down. The Spartans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. He makes a catch. Turning it on. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
The Spartans really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Now the play fake. Unloads it left. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Spartans. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Little touch pass to the receiver. Finds some fresh air. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Running game worked on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Tight end now in motion. They try to get it outside on the left. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Big third down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on third down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him, and he can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And just a great job on the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Wants to go up top. Under fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the catch. It's sharp. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Looking downfield, it's Hart. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. To the air on first down. Plucks it out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. And the Spartans are marching down the field. He wants to throw it again. Trying to set up the screen. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Second down coming up.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Trying to keep this drive alive. Got room to work. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Spartans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Right back to the well. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Hart. Makes the grab. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Got out of trouble and throws. Grab near the sticks. It's Wiggins. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, San Jose State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Finds his man. It's Carr. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. To the air, it's Hart. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The Spartans have it with a 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A 1st down run in the red zone. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Get it out to the supersonic guy. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Spartans! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Slips through the line. He returns it almost to the 35. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Solid work on that one. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He'll try to do it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Floating away. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Looking downfield very late in the half. Gets rid of it. Got his man on the right. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Maybe being on the right hash will help him swing that big leg for this 54-yard attempt. No good. Couldn't find the range on the field goal, couldn't cut into the deficit, and they are still down by 21. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree, and if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. And the Spartans will punt it away on fourth down. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Wants to bring it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the offense back onto the field. From the gun, give on the inside. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got his man. And he's brought down after a nice game. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Throwing right. Complete downfield.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Now from inside the red zone. Looking for the score. It's caught. That's a touchdown.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. And after that last score, this is just a two-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. The Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Hart. Fires one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's sharp.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that first down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive here when these 3rd downs present themselves.
Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll throw it from the red zone. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. So close to cashing it in for this offense. With the run on 1st and goal. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. This offense simply has to pay this off on 3rd and goal. They desperately need a touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Offense in a bunch formation. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Defense on that one. They were ready for pass. They forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Off play action on 1st down. Flips it out in the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You know, as a quarterback, quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Rides to the back. Runs through the tackle. There he goes. They finally get him stopped. This veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Makes the grab. It's Wiggins. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Knowing that your man can make the catch against his defender, that wasn't a big play, but it can set you up down the line to be able to take advantage.
Yes, get it to him as fast as I can. When I see him open, he runs the little hitch, get it to him so he can make a little bit of yards after the catch, and eventually that little gain, he's going to bust one of those with his athletic ability.
We've come to the end of the period, and San Jose State is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Carr. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Spreads out 4 receivers, trips right, a single receiver to the left on 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need 1 more on 3rd and 7. Got his man. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. He leaves it with his back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Hart. The short hands, it's Carr. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Here comes the field goal unit. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. That thing